Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sutton United Career Mode series here on FIFA 23. I am DFG and today Mark Bentley and his Sutton United side get to host Lincoln City in the second round of the FA Cup. Lincoln City are 17th in League 1, but they are 8 points clear of the drop zone. They've also only lost 6 games in their 21 games in League 1, so it's not going to be an easy task today despite their league position. Though we do have some business to take care of. First, Boldeween's transfer to FC Lugano has been finalised and he will make his way there in January. We also received a transfer bid for Brad House, our third choice goalkeeper, now that Dexter Marshall has been brought up from the youth academy. And Sligo Rovers put in an offer for 190,000 for him, that we were able to renegotiate for 225,000, so they will be able to discuss personal terms now. In terms of our team for today, we do make a lot of changes. However, all of the players who scored in the first round of the FA Cup get a start again here today, with Randall, Fatahunzi, Lovett and of course Eastman all in the side. And here we go, the second round of the FA Cup between Sutton United and Lincoln City. Only one team will go through to the third round, and both teams will hope that if they do go through, they'll be able to get a big third round tie against one of the Premier League sides. The corner here for Sutton, it's Eastman who's going to take it. Ball into the front post, Neffex there, and it's cleared off the line. Lincoln have survived the early chance. Now it's Lincoln. Here's Scully. Haven't really had a chance so far in this half. They're standing off Kendall though as he orchestrates a pass to Sanders. Good ball to Dyalla. He gets it on the volley and it's a save by Dexter Marshall. The young goalkeeper is able to get his left hand up. It's a good ball out to Dyalla here and a good strike. But the youngster is able to keep it level. Eastman tries to dink it forward, but the defender is able to get his head in. Now Eastman's going to charge forward down this left-hand side. He gets the ball into a very dangerous area, but it's headed clear. Robert gets it back into the danger area. Good turn by Gambin! And an excellent save by Rice. Gambin really did well here. Good header by Lovett to get it back in there, but it's an excellent turn and strike from Gambin. But a good save. Eastman's put this ball in again, but this time it's cleared away. Fatahunzi's out to chase it down. As Sutton seemed to start again. Ridley gives it to Lovett. Gets his touch, gets his strike, and it's a good save from Wright again. It's still 0-0. Goalkeepers are up for it today. Ben to Oakley Booth. Here's Scully, great chance, and Marshall's out and saves it. Scully's got another chance. Save again by Marshall. Blocked and saved again by Marshall. A triple save keeps the level. What play by Marshall! Here come Lincoln again. Marshall kept it level early, but Scully has been dangerous down this left-hand side. He's beaten Ridley. Ball goes in. Kendall! And there's the breakthrough that Lincoln City have had the chances to have, and they finally get it right before the half. It's a good ball to Scully here. Ridley dives in and he picks out the pass, and oh dear. Marshall should save that. It's right at him. And it's his mistake after great goalkeeping earlier has given Lincoln City the lead. And Kendall is the benefactor for the goal. A goal right before the half has given Lincoln City the lead. It's a soft goal to give away right before the half, and we should be going into halftime soon here now. But Neufield's come forward here for Lincoln. He's done incredibly well and got it through the Fatahunzi. He's got a chance, and Wright has kept him out again. Great ball by Neufield to set Fatahunzi free, but Wright is up to the task again. And here is the corner. Ball goes in by Eastman, but Sanders clears it away. Here's Lovett to Ogundega. Ridley just can't get his foot around the ball, and there goes the halftime whistle. Both sides have had their chances in this first half. Lincoln were able to put one of theirs away, and that has given them the lead going into half-time. It's Sutton United 0, Lincoln City 1. "45 minutes left here in this second round tie. Lincoln City are in control at the moment, but there is 45 minutes left to play. And only one of these teams will go through to the third round of the FA Cup. Sutton have started really bright there. It's a great turn by Fadahunzi. He's through again, and he doesn't make the mistake this time. Rifled into the top corner as Fadahunzi scores his second goal of the tournament. But more importantly, it's put Sutton United back on level terms. It's right from the restart, and that turn really, he bamboozles two defenders there with that turn and absolutely rifles it with his left foot into the top corner. Wright can do nothing about that. And Sutton United are now back in it. And now we've got a game for ourselves. Coming up to the last 15 minutes, it's been back and forth, but Sutton United have come through here, and Gambin is on the break. Gambin, he's put it on a platter for Randall. And Sutton United have taken the lead with just under 15 minutes left to go. With a great counter-attack. It's Gambin down this right-hand side. Great ball through to him to set him free. And he picks out Randall all by himself come from the left-hand side. And it's the easiest of finishes. That's also his second of the tournament. And Sutton United have taken the lead. Just coming forward there, but Hart is able to get the header away. And now Beautyman comes charging forward here, and they could finish it for the nail in the coffin. It's Bugiel! But it's off the post. And Lincoln still have a chance to get to the leveller. Would have been a fantastic return from injury for Bugiel if he got that goal. But here's Beautyman now. He could finish it, but no, Wright is there and is able to save it. There's still time left for Lincoln to get back, but they need to get forward. Mandrieu. Robson out this left-hand side. Oakley Booth. Back to Robson. Kizzy's there, but he gets past him. Scully lets that run through to Mandrieu. Robson. Can they create something? Scully. Maguire. Great interception by Hart, but it's got back to Maguire, and Marshall has got down to save it. And the keeper's going to come up for this corner. Bentley looks anxious. This could be the final chance. Ball goes in and it's not good enough. Hart is there and gets it away. And there goes the final whistle. As Sutton United have survived the onslaught at the end of the game to go through to the third round of the FA Cup. It was a good tie. Both teams had chances. But a great second half with Sutton United has given them the win. At the end, it's Sutton United 2, Lincoln City 1. And Sutton United go through to the next round. That was a good game from both sides. And from all the players. I thought it was a really entertaining game as well. Not that many chances in the second half. But it was a good game. And we are through to the next round. Brad House's transfer to Sligo Rovers has been finalised, and he will make his way there in January. So we still have 3 goalkeepers on the squad. Dexter Marshall is now the backup goalkeeper to Jack Rose, so we do have plenty of squad depth there. We now travel to Stevenage, and they are only a point and a place behind us in the table. And it's getting very tight up near those playoff spots, so wins are going to really matter, especially against teams who are around us in the table. 2 danger men that we need to look out for here today. Luke Norris and Elliot List have 14 goals between them in League 2, so they are the danger men here today. In terms of our squad, we're back to our normal 4-4-2 with our normal 11. But Bugiel does come back in for his first start since he bruised his shoulder, so he's back from injury and starts today. And here it is, Stevenage versus Sutton United here, back in League 2 competition. Both teams are right outside the playoff spots. A win for either team will put them into the playoff spots. And to win against another team going for a playoff spot would be very good as well. So both teams want to get the 3 points here today. It's a ball out there by Eastman to Smith. Smith does keep it in, but can't find a green jersey. As Stevenage now get to come forward. Good ball out to Smith. Kizzy comes across, but it's headed in, and it's a great finish by, I think that was Norris there who gets the goal. It is Norris. The number 9 for Stevenage finishes. It's Elliot List who gets the ball out for Smith, and he just heads it straight into the middle. And Norris comes across and wraps his foot around the defender to get the strike in. I don't think Rose is expecting the shot. But it's given Stevenage the lead here, 1-0. Now it's Sutton here coming forward. Barden down this right-hand side. He gives it to Beautyman. He gets a strike away, and it's a good save by the big man, Chapman. It's a good play by Barden down this right-hand side. Good pass as well to give Beautyman the chance. But Chapman keeps him out. Now Eastman with the corner. Good ball in. Wilson's, it goes there and he flies into it, but it's cleared away. Smith gets it to John and he gets a strike away, and Chapman has to save again. Wilson came flying in to try and get that header. Comes out to Smith. Good pass to set up John, and he gets a strike away. But Chapman kept him out. Beautyman ball in, and again Chapman is there to make sure there's no ball going into his net. It's Wilson with the header. Good ball to the front post. He thinks it's actually going more left, but he gets his hand up to save it. Beautyman there again. Bugil's up. It's cleared off the line, and Bugil's there again, and Chapman saves it. Chapman has been excellent, and he's kept Sutton United out here. Oh, and here comes Stevenage now. List is clear through. Barden trying to get back. He gets the strike away, and it's wide. A glorious chance. Barden seems to have just done enough to put him off, and he puts it wide of the target. Rose, a long kick out here. Bugil wins it. Here is Wilson. See if he can do something here. Tries to give the ball there to Smith, but it's been intercepted. And now here comes Stevenage again. It's List, and John's going flying in there. That could be a red card. He was the last man, but the referee has waved them off. It's only a free kick. John got away with it there. He could have been sent off, but here comes Stevenage again. They've been very active since Sutton United's few chances. Great ball there by Campbell to Clark down this left-hand side. Can he find a man? No. John is there and gets it away, and Eastman comes away with it. And there goes the half-time whistle. A very good first half of football. Chances galore by both teams, and even a hint of a possible red card for John as he flew into a challenge, but the referee waved it off. At the half-time whistle, it's Stevenage 1, Sutton United 0. And here comes the second half. Stevenage and Sutton United both had chances in the first half, but Stevenage were the only ones to be able to get the breakthrough. Now we've got 45 more minutes of hopefully very good football to see which team, or if any team, can come away with the 3 points here today. Stevenage coming forward here again. It's Norris, the goal scorer. It's kind of opened up here for Norris, but he gives it out to the left-hand side to Clark, where there's loads of space. Barden comes out to him, but he cuts back inside. Norris, great ball through. Campbell! There has been absolutely no chances in this second half, and the first chance that comes up is for Stevenage. And they've possibly put the nail in the coffin here for Sutton. It's a great turn inside there, and it's a lovely pick pass for Campbell, and Rose can really do nothing. John comes across to try and put him off, but it's a really good strike. And that could be the end of it. It's 2-0 Stevenage. Few minutes left here in the half, and Reeves comes forward. Here's List. He gets a strike away, and it's a good save by Rose. Rose is shouting at his defenders. Stevenage trying to just get the sting out of this game. And that's a great challenge there as we come into the last few moments of this game. This should be a Stevenage win, and it is. There goes the full-time whistle. A very, very entertaining first half where both teams had plenty of chances. Was really the difference as Stevenage got the goal in the first half. But a poor second half only had really one chance, and it was Stevenage's. And they put the game away. And here at full-time, it's Stevenage 2, Sutton United 0. That was a tough game, and losing really hurts us in our quest for playoffs. But we're still only 2 points behind, so it's not terrible. So we're still in it. We're not ruled out yet. And our next opponent, Wimbledon, is once again 1 spot behind us and 1 point behind us. So again, it's another team who's going for the playoffs and another team who's right behind us in the table. In terms of the danger man, they do have a few players that I would really be worried about. Cosgrave, Hudlin, Maghoma, and Davidson all have some goals in them. So they have a lot of players who can put the ball in the net. In terms of our side, we do make some changes. Fatahunzi comes in and starts up front, while Gambin comes in on the left-hand side for Kwame Thomas. After they had 2 very good performances in the Cup, they get their start here today against AFC Wimbledon. And here we are back at the VBS Community Stadium here in League 2. Once again, both these teams are going for the playoff spots, and they are a win away from getting into them. So both teams will be hoping for the 3 points here today. It's Sutton who's going to come forward here first. It's Barden down this right-hand side to try to put the ball in, but it's blocked. He gets the ball in at the second chance, and it's Wilson who gets the header, and it's a good save by the keeper. Just bounce up into the air, and Barden hits it first time. Great technique, and Wilson is there. But the keeper was up to the save, and Bentley finds these very encouraging signs. Not many chances here in the first half other than Wilson's header earlier. But here is Smith coming down this right-hand side. If he can find someone. Vadahunzi's there, but just can't get up to get the header. And there is the half-time whistle. You wouldn't want anybody else on the end of that ball except Fatahunzi, but he was the one who was there. And they could have taken the lead there before half-time after a poor first half. But at half-time it is Sutton United 0, AFC Wimbledon 0. And here comes the second half. Only 2 chances in the first half. Well, 1 chance and a half chance in the first half. Both going to Sutton United. Let's see if there are more chances in the second half. And see if we can get a winner here today. Some good passing here. Here's Hudlin. Tries to get through, but John gets his foot in. Assel gives it back to Davidson. He gets the ball through Woodyard. And it's a great finish by Wimbledon. And there is the breakthrough. Woodyard gets the goal after a great Wimbledon move. The touch by Woodyard here is superb. Takes Good Life completely out of the game. Assel gives it to Davidson. He gets the ball to Woodyard. And Good Life is taken completely out of the game, as I said. 1 touch onto the left foot. And a good finish. And Wimbledon take the lead here early in the second half. And here's Gambin. He tries to get it away, but it's been intercepted. Here's Assel. Blocked by Good Life, but it gets to Woodyard. He gives it to Gunter on this right-hand side. John is there. He picks out Assel. That's an absolutely superb save by Rose. And he's probably kept Sutton United in this game. It could be a chance for a counter-attack here, but no. Smith's able to get it away. But Rose has kept Sutton United in this game here. Wimbledon have coming forward here again. Here's Davison. Assel Curry on this left-hand side. Barden's there with him, but he's got past him. Gets to the Assel. That's a superb little piece of footwork, and he gives it to Davison, and it's 2-0 to Wimbledon. Probably deserved here for Wimbledon, as Rose kept Sutton United in the game, but this is probably the end for Sutton. Great little piece of footwork there from Assel to get his space to pick out the pass for Davison. It's a good finish by Davison to put Wimbledon 2-0 up here. And they're probably out of reach with the way Sutton United haven't played today. And there's 2-0. Sutton United really haven't done much. And again, they lose the ball and they're coming again here. Wimbledon. It's Davison. Assel. Through to Curry. This could be 3. Ball goes in. Davison! And that's a fantastic save by Rose. He's keeping them in this game. Here comes Sutton, but no. Tackled again by Assel. Great challenge on Budeman. And here's Davison out to Curry. He's been the danger man today on this left-hand side. He's breezed past Good Life. Back to Hudlin, and it's a great save by Rose again. Here come Wimbledon again. Sutton United have been completely dominated in this second half. Kizzy does get it away, but he loses the ball straight away to Nightingale. And here's Woodyard down this right-hand side. Gunter brings it forward. Ball into Hudlin. He tries to get past. Brings it back and gets past. And there's a shot and it's bounced right back up to Davison. And when it rains, it pours for Sutton United. And Davison bags a brace. Great play by Hudlin to get the ball to Assel there for the shot. Rhodes is able to get another save into the books, but it bounces right back up for Davison. It's actually Woodyard who takes that strike that Rose saved, but it doesn't matter in the end. Davison is there to get the header and put Wimbledon 3-0 up. And deserved winners here of this game. You talk about being outclassed. You talk about just luck not going your way. That's the type of game it's been here today for Sutton United. And there goes the final whistle. Boos rain down here at the VBS Community Stadium, and rightfully so after a very poor performance from Sutton United. They had one chance in the first half that they didn't take. And in the second half, Wimbledon took over. And after 90 minutes, it's Sutton United 0, AFC Wimbledon 3. Probably one of the worst games that we've had in the league this year. I know we've had games where we've given away leads, but we were just outclassed by Wimbledon. I think it was coming. You know, we had a few games in the last video where, you know, things, you know, our unbeaten run that we had going looked like it was going to be coming to an end, and it did. We were able to get through to the third round of the FA Cup, which is nice though, so it's not a complete you know, throwaway of an episode here today. We didn't lose all our games, just two really important ones though in the league. But getting through to the third round of FA Cup does kind of sweeten today's video after two really poor performances. I thought we were good against Stevenage in the first half. You know, we had a really good sustained bit of pressure there, a few corners that we could have gotten, ball cleared off the line as well. But against Wimbledon, we were just terrible. They were way better than us. We couldn't keep the ball, and they beat us handily in the end. With that result, it obviously boosts Wimbledon further up the table. But for us, I was really, you know, dreading what was going to happen after another loss. A two-game skid here as we dropped to 11th. But we're still only 3 points behind the playoff spots. So things aren't... we're not out of it yet. That's what I'm saying. We're still within reach of the playoff spots. Though we do have a big game against Mansfield Town next. So that's a huge game for us, as they are third in the league and are already in the automatic playoff spot, promotion spots. However, that is all we have time here for here today. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Peace out, everybody.